Mm. A bérbeadásához szükséges, hogy a bérlő eleget tegyen bizonyos feltételeknek. So that means to get the apartment, it's necessary for the renter to fulfill certain requirements. So let's see if I can spell this out. Okay, let's see if I got that right. No, a lakás, so the apartment, um, for renting out the apartment. So lakás here means apartment. In this case, it's being used as an adjective for what kind of renting. So bér in general is a wage. Bér. So if we look up the word bér, bér, not Czech, but Hungarian. It means a wage, or if it's used as a part of a word, it means that it's something that's rented out or hired out. So here it's a prefix of some sort. It's part of a word. And here we have bérbeadás. So be means into, and adás means giving. So into giving. So let's figure this out. So bérbeadás doesn't look like it exists. They have something called bead, not a bead, but a bead. To hand in, to give, to submit a request, to file, and bérbeadás does not have its own entry. So I guess to submit for rent, and then this is the possessive. So the apartment's submittal for the rent, and hose means towards. I think we have hose as part of that was one of our early ones, hosa, towards. So it's kind of, if we try, it's very frustrating sometimes to want to define a word, because if we search for this word, bérbeadásához, it's just going to laugh at us. Nothing. So then we have to just start taking off endings. Bérbeadásá would be the possessive. Charter. Here we have it. Let's see where we can find it on this page. Bérbeadásához. No. I love it where supposedly it's on this page, Yara bérbeadása, but when you go and look at that, it's hidden somewhere. Here, charter, Japanese. So where's the Hungarian? Show more. Document, show. Hungarian charta. Well, somewhere on this page is a bérbeadása, which is a charter. And you see it's possessive. So yarat is like a vehicle or driving. What is yarat? I know I'm going on a tangent, but these are good words because you will see words with yar in them. It's a very common word. So we have line, a passage. So passage to go through that, maybe. So bejárat is an entrance, a kijárat is an exit, and a járat beadás Sha, that means the entry or exits, admission. So to me, it seems, let's just ask Gemini. We're just grasping at straws here. Okay, define in English, bérbeadása. Leasing something, renting out something. So the is possession. So a ház bérbeadása is the leasing of the house. So we had a lakás bérbeadása. And then what if there's a hose at the end? What if there's a hose at the end? Bérbeadásához. Towards its leasing. All right. So towards the leasing of the apartment, szükséges. That means it's necessary. Hogy, bérlő. So there's the bér. So it's a person who is bérel. There's a hidden in the middle. So bérel means to rent. Bérel. 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 Where is it? Let's just look up bérlő. Bérlő. Ooh la la. Bérlő, with a hosszú bérlő. Bérlő. Here we are. Bérel. Okay. To rent plus and they drop the intermediate bérlő is a person who rents. So let's put that in our bér is wage. Bérlő is a renter. Okay, so here we were. It was necessary that the renter, eleget, that means enough, but it's being used as a verb. So something that's enough, and it's accusative, so they have to make it enough. So eleget tegyen, so they put, and here tegyen is imperative or subjunctive, whatever you want to call it. So it's necessary that the renter puts enough, certain, bizonyos, feltételeknek. This is interesting. So feltételeknek has the word tétel in it, and I believe tétel is related to tesz. So we have tesz twice here. So the subjunctive form of tesz, and then this noun form tétel. Let's see if I'm right. If tétel is also stemming from tesz. Tétel. So yeah, from the te stem of tesz plus tel, which makes it into a noun. So it's a doing or a putting. It could be a theorem in math. It could be a movement in music. Okay, so feltételek. So let's look up that. Feltétel. A condition or a term, so that it's necessary that the renter enough puts certain requirements or stipulations, so that he satisfies enough stipulations. And the word szükséges, I believe, is something that invites a subjunctive. So let's go look up szükséges. Szükséges. Necessary. Well, they don't have any usage notes. Let's ask this Gemini. Does szükséges require subjunctive? Thinking, searching, yes. The adjective szükséges, necessary, followed by the conjunction hogy, requires the verb in the subordinate clause to be in the subjunctive mood, which is identical to imperative. So the use of the subjunctive mood indicates the situation described in the subordinate clause is not a fact, but a necessity, a requirement, or a desired state. Szükséges, hogy velünk jöjjön. It's necessary that he or she come with us. So jöjjön is the subjunctive of to come. And in English, it's necessary that he come, and that's a subjunctive form. Usually it's he comes. That's the regular, what do you call it? Declarative form is with an S. But if you want to conjugate it in English as subjunctive, you take off the S. He come with us. Okay, so I think we've looked at this enough. Let's go on to another one.